Hey, welcome, beautiful soul. Shout out to all my returning subscribers. I love you all dearly. And welcome to those of you who are here for the first time. If the message resonates, make sure you hit that like button. If it doesn't, that's okay. But if you like the energy here and you feel called to, hit that like button as well. We're channeling the white light of the Christ consciousness and the I am presence. I protect this space and I protect those who are watching this video as well, whether it be on the replay or during this live. Holy Spirit, I ask that you cover this space in Jesus' name. That only messages of truth, clarity, and light be presented today. No weapon formed against myself, my loved ones, my friends, my beautiful subscribers, their loved ones, family, and friends be affected in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. All right. Let's get right into it. What is the message that the Holy Spirit has for the collective today? I'm getting something about universal love and how important that is. So it could be something specific to you, just being in this universal love type of energy, or just loving universally with kindness despite how others treat you. There is this Queen of Wands energy that I'm picking up on. It could be something where someone is upset that someone stood up for you. This could have been a King of Cups. Someone that really just showed devotion to your mission. And it could have made someone upset. I feel like this is because there was a lot of favor in this situation. So with the Two of Pentacles here, you know, it's this situation where maybe this person has something that they want to say to you, or you're approaching this more so with universal love so that you don't end up feeling stuck, or you might be approaching this other person and telling them the way that they've treated you has really made you feel uncomfortable, but you approach them in this loving, kind way. This could have been someone that you have blocked out or are considering blocking out in your near future because you don't want to be dealing with that drama. This could be someone that you really held to a high regard, that you trusted, that it took you a lot to trust this person to bring them in. I don't feel like this is a love connection. I feel like this is something in the workplace, but if it's resonating for you in the love space, then, you know, it is what it is. But specifically, I am getting that this could have been a close friendship of some sort, some type of betrayal. It took you a while to let this person in. You could be a seamstress, or you could be someone that knows a lot about just sewing and things of that sort. You could be a creative. And so what's concerning me is that I get this energy of you just being very brokenhearted, but being able to overcome whatever it is that was thrown your way, because this deceit is something that you didn't see coming, but once it started to happen, you kept trying to give the benefit of the doubt, but now you're moving more forward into this energy of trusting your intuition and believing what you see and what you hear, instead of just giving the benefit of the doubt because you want to try to be this kind of loving person. But in the beginning, I was receiving the universal love, right? And that is the energy that we're channeling today, right? The white light of Christ consciousness and the I am presence is of divine, right? It's aligning yourself so that you can be love, receive love, give love, right? And continue to give love so that you can receive it. It's interesting because I feel like they're started off with a lot of love, but I'm also seeing heartbreak in this as well, where it was kind of like, wait a minute, why would you even do this to me? I held you down all this time. And with the strength coming out, here is confirmation that you've moved past this and that you're trying to be better than you would have been in a situation like this in the past. I think it's taking you a lot to not lash out on this person, hit this person is what I just heard. There could be something in regard to you being light-skinned or someone else being light-skinned, but not pale. I want to say more of like an olive skin tone. Someone's an olive skin tone, and I am seeing a mole just above the right side of someone's lip. I'm seeing this to be as a gentleman, okay? And I'm seeing a very thin mustache. Okay, the energy that I'm getting from this person is that this person is coming to want to communicate with you about something. And the communication that this person is going to come to tell you isn't going to be something that'll make you feel good in a sense, but I get that it's going to give you the clarity that you've been looking for. And that is actually what's going to give you the confidence to approach this other person. That could be that King of Cups that I was picking up in the beginning as well. Okay, but I do see you overcoming the situation with whomever this person is. I see that this is not going to be something that you're going to hesitate on eliminating from your future, is what I just heard. This is going to be kind of an open and shut, you know. I'm getting this energy of just being, you're going to be very not passive aggressive. I feel like in the past you've been passive aggressive in your reactions when people have done you dirty. I feel like you're more in the energy with this person of kind of like, not even the sarcastic smile or laugh, but it's just like, okay, you got one on me. You got one on me. I'm gonna let this one slide. This one time, I'm gonna let it slide. But just know that you just lost all rights to be in my life because I trusted you and allowed you in, not because you were, you know, needing to have a place in my life, not because you were owed something from me, but because out of the kindness of my heart, I opened my doors to you. Of my heart, you could have even opened the doors to your home, to this person. And this is the energy that I'm getting. But you're very calm when you're approaching this person. And I feel as if it's the wisdom of this third party, this gentleman that I saw. Very low, like it's not a fade. This person could be, okay, so back and I still see guys doing it a lot up north. Where we're at, so it's kind of like you could have it's a slight fade along the edges that this person has, along the sides, my bad, but then like the front is kind of like a front brush, but it's not like thick hair. This is gonna sound so bad, but it's kind of like you know how like a coat of a I don't even know what this is called, but like the coat of a dog, let's say, for example, right? When they get a buzz cut. Sorry, that's what it's called, a buzz cut. But enough hair where it's kind of like it's brushed forward with this person. But this is a very, let me put it this like, this is a very attractive, put together person. Like when this person speaks, I'm getting that they command the attention in the room because they don't speak often, but when they do, it has power behind it. So by this person coming to approach you to tell you whatever this is, it gives you clarity on this third person, on this other person, the one that you're cutting off. But I feel like the only reason why you allowed this person in was because you might have felt like it was hard for you to get along with people in the space that you're in. And this is something that you put work into. So it could be at work. It could be, you know, with family. It could be in your relationships, you know, your intimate relationships, your friendships. But I'm getting specifically something that you put work into. And so it could be you're putting work into going to the gym. It could be you're putting work into, I don't know, you know, trying to work towards a community initiative. Take that how it resonates. But for the majority of you, this is going to be something work related of some sort. Again, I'm getting the seamstress type of energy. So you could be a tinker, you could be someone that likes to fix things, or it could be maybe that you felt the need to help this person because you saw the flaws that this person had and did not want to be like everyone else and judge them, or you were laying that version of yourself to rest in the past where you were constantly judging and gave this person a chance. But it's like you saw this coming at one point. I feel like before this, this King of Cups came into your energy, I feel like you saw this person coming. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. You saw this person coming for what it was. It could be that whatever this ended up happening, it's like you're alone now. This could have resulted in a loss of employment for someone. This building is sticking out to me. So there could be something in regard to a high-rise building of some sort. But again, this is kind of like you weren't truly happy with this person anyway. So it's not hard for you to cut them off moving forward. But there's an ending of some sort here. And I feel like the ending is not just, the ending doesn't start or end with this other person. It's more so like, it's, how do I put it? The ending to this doesn't start or finish with this person, but it opens a door to just separating the strong from the weak is what I heard. The Hierophant is coming out here too. You know that you have to approach this in a certain type of way, but I need for you to understand that you're not approaching this in this level-headed manner to make this person feel okay or to pacify this King of Cups. I'm hearing specifically to tell you that you need to make sure that you're moving in universal love, because you have taken the steps to move into this new version of yourself. And this is, again, another test for you. Are you going to be able to move in universal love throughout this? Are you going to be able to give grace to this person despite them using you as an emotional punching bag? Or are you going to allow this person to let you spiritually regress? We are in a stagnant energy right now, okay? And so it is very important for you, regardless of what's going on, whether it's this message that's resonating with you right now or something 20 minutes, 3 weeks, from now until the end of the year, I need you to understand how important it is for you to remain calm and remove yourself, okay, from your feelings. I don't care what sign you are. I need you to take a step back from now until December, okay? And allow yourself the opportunity to view things from a different perspective and allowing people grace, even if they don't deserve it, my love, okay? I know it's not easy, but I'm being told to urge you to move in the energy of love. And I am telling you from what I know, from what I've been blessed to know, and I'm not the only one that knows this. Anyone that follows astrology or astronomy can go into depth and confirm this as well. From now until the end of the year, you are going to feel stagnant, like much isn't changing, okay? As we get closer to the end of the year, all of the work that you've been putting in into 2025, you're going to see a lot of things come into manifestation in early 2026, okay? A couple of weeks ago, I had received the channeled message of 30 days from now and into October. We're in October, and I don't know if this has something to do with that, this specific message, but for whatever reason, that was just dropped into my spirit. I'd have to find the video, and I'll drop the link in there if I can find it on the playback, so that if you're watching this later, if you feel called to watch it later, you're able to rewatch that video as well, because there's something to do with that. Whether it's right now in this message or something later on, someone needs to view that. But back to what I'm saying is you need to make sure that you're moving in divine consciousness, right? How does this affect you? Is this going to stir up feelings of anger? Or are you going to feel good about yourself? Because I'm getting, you are someone that has come a long way. You've been here before in this situation. It might not have been with this person, but you've been here before in this situation. So if you've been here before in this situation, do not let people school you. Do not let people school you. It's that simple. Do not let people school you. Do not let people school you. okay? Because this is a lesson and you're being tested. And I keep getting that, collective. I keep getting that a lot of these things that you're going through are tests. And the test is, what are you doing to see, what are you doing for yourself in an effort to elevate? Are you letting the light shine in, or are you letting darkness take over? Are you sitting in your gloom and in your misery and allowing things to get under your skin? Because remember, trials and tribulations, okay, will come in different shapes and forms. Okay? If you're not in a relationship, and if you completely shut yourself off from the world, from having time with friends, with family, with coworkers, whatever, the devil's going to come in and try to throw you off balance another way. You're going to get the test another way. It's life. This is how your spirit elevates. Okay? This is how you elevate from one realm to the next. This is how you ascend. Take it as a blessing. Take it as a blessing, because these blessings are the things that allow you to see your true strength. Okay. It's time to move on, to allow yourself the opportunity to adapt, okay? And stop letting everything hold you back. Look, and the Hanged Man in the reverse with the Queen of Cups, you got a couple of cards on the floor. Who just came out? Who just came out? The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Give me a second, guys. I just got a call coming in. Give me a second. One second. Yeah, so sorry, guys. The King of Cups is here. The King of Cups is here. With the Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Hanged Man. While this might not be the way that you wanted it to be, like, you see what I was saying earlier? How this King of Cups comes in and tells you, hey, listen, watch out for this one. Watch out for this one. They're trying to act like they're all sweet or whatever, right? And they may have gotten one up on you now, but that's just a thing for now. There might be a lot of chaos now, but it's okay that you let this person go. Sorry, guys. Hey, I'm on a live. Yes. You know what I mean? And look, we have the Death with the High Priestess. Yeah. And then it's the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Listen, it's not only this person, there could also be something from your past that's also trying to creep back in. Something could be significant about birds right now for you. I'm not going to read in all these cards, but I could tell you right now, this is specific to some type of union, someone trying to come through as a third party and break something up. But that was part of your new beginning. All right, let's pull on some different energy. What's up, y'all? Hi, Andrea. How are you, my love? Thank you, baby girl. Sending lots of positive vibes your way as well. Thank you, my love. Hey, Susan. Hey, Ari. Hey, Dom. Yes, my love, we're still on the collective. And thank you for subscribing. Make sure you guys hit that like button if the message is resonating. All right, I'm still doing the collective. I want to pull on some more energy to see what else we get. Okay, so the past life deck that I have was coming up here. Was showing its face before we started earlier. So I think we're gonna do past life. Past life. And then I think we'll do ooh, someone's starting a new creative endeavor. Or you started some type of creative project. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Whoever you are that is creative, there's a creative here. There's a creative here. Whoever you are that is a creative, stop playing yourself. Whatever it is that you need to do for you to take the next step with whatever creative passion this is of yours, just start doing it. Start doing it. Okay? Start doing it. Start doing it. This is going to be something that's going to bring you money, my friend. I wish I could show you like the feeling that I'm getting right now. It's like this immense like electrical, it's a beautiful energy. I'm channeling a blue aura right now. And this is someone, you are extremely creative. Extremely creative. Extremely creative. Extremely creative. And the way that you do whatever it is that you're doing, it's something very unique and original to you. So I don't care if it's like the same thing that everyone does, like can do too, right? Like write a book. It's something about the way that you do what you do that is so unique. So beautiful. You're someone that, you know, you come from a lineage of people that have struggled a lot, but have always been able to find their way back. So you could be of Native American descent, or could have some connections to people who are Native American or who have Native American background. You've come from, I don't want to say, because I'm hearing the struggle lifestyle, but at the same time, I heard rags to riches type of energy, but I don't feel like it's like, because there's levels to rags and riches, right? There's levels to being, you know, well off. You could be someone that's upper class and be lower upper class financially. You know what I mean? Or you could be someone who is lower class, but be doing very well for yourself. where in your world, you're really not lower class because you have everything that it is that you need to be able to sustain yourself and to take care of yourself. Am I delivering that the way that it's, because that's the way I'm hearing it to say it. It'll resonate with who it needs to resonate. But this is definitely, you know, something where you could be someone that really enjoys being outside and you're being called back into nature. I'm getting freaking like birds earlier could have been a significance, just being outside, staring at the trees, watching the wind blow. All of these things could be bringing you that inner peace that it is that you're needing. And by you doing these things, it will actually open up new doors for you with love. This is kind of like repeating the cycle again of this is how you found love in the past, right? When you started focusing more on your stability and what it is that brought you inner passion was when you finally got to your new chapter in life, and that was to introduce and receive true love. Because it's one thing to say, I love X, Y, and Z, but if you loved X, Y, and Z and you had to do X, Y, and Z 24/7, would you still love it? And would you still love it the same way that you did yesterday or 20 minutes ago? Would you love what it is that you love when you're having a bad day? When you're broke? Or would you treat it with compassion? Or would you go and just deal with whatever comes along the way, like you did in the past, in these past lessons, and just deal with whatever because it was just easy? No matter what it is that you've done, you've always been heavily protected by angels. Everything that you've been through in this lifetime hasn't been by chance. It was divinely written for you to see where it is that your soul is supposed to go. Wow. Thank you, Jesus. That's not for anyone. This unrequited love and this karmic relationship and vows and angels, this was something that was divinely led in the past, but it was part of you and this other person learning karmic lessons. Universal love. Universal love. Universal love. You're making a bird, you're painting a birdhouse. Look at that. And you're Native American, Andrea. You see? Listen. God don't play with his people, man. All right. Let's see what else. I have 4 people in here, and I know who like my messages already. So for the other 2, if you're just watching and you like what you're hearing, hit that like button so that the message, you know, can be moved on. Thank you. Those are energetic exchanges, guys. Every time you hit that like button. And sometimes I know that they're not the best messages, but by you liking the message, it's an energetic exchange. And so that helps me to tap into the energy of the collective that's on here. There's someone here that's you've been really trying to take your time. You feel like you might have made a mistake and you've been arguing a lot with someone. Be careful. This person could be very revengeful or just very on edge. You need to just watch out. Like, there's something about someone just being very like nonchalant and not freaking irritating somebody. If you haven't taken self-defense courses, please take a self-defense course. And if you can't afford one, there's YouTube University. Free, free, free. Oh, man. What's that one? Oh, man. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. There's something here in regards to someone, a professor, someone that teaches people things. Right. Next 7 days for the collective. Whatever you've been trying to make up your mind about, you need to use your intuition and just be very controlled when you receive whatever information this is that you receive. Whatever this is cause you to stop being friends with someone or cut somebody off. But I feel like you're going to feel like a weight is off your shoulder. You're going to be at peace with whatever decision you make. Because this other person has been doing the most. Yeah, look. You're really good at what it is that you do and how you handle people. You're very good at it. There's something about your lips. There's something about, you have very nice lips. Very nice lips. Like there's something about you commanding energy, like, and you know this about you. Like there's something about a feature that you have, like it's your lips, right? Like I'm not talking about your smile. I'm just talking about your lips. The way your lips move when you're speaking. It could be even the way that you smile, but I'm getting more so I'm seeing someone's lips. They're just very like pink, but like no lipstick, just natural pink, hydrated, juicy lips. I don't understand, God. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Come through. These freaking fierce energy is what you command. So you just have a fierce presence here. Okay. You think that people don't hear you when you're speaking, but it's just, you just got them tantalized. Two of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups here. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's, again, it's freaking communication. You have someone that is very very forceful. They have a very forceful essence about them. It's very much like in your face. And I'm getting that this person has like a captivating energy to them. This person isn't like, they come off like they're caring and loving and all that, but there's something off about this person. There's something off about the way that this person makes money. Be careful who you move with in business. Be careful who you tell about your future plans and how you make your money. This could even be like going out with friends. I'm getting this could even be you going out with friends to the bar, right? And somehow pieces are always moving around and this person ends up never paying for anything. Like they're just mooching off of everybody, but no one ever notices because this person just has the gift of gab. This person could be French or completely deny it when they're approached by it. But with this Four of Pentacles, I don't feel like they're a bad person to everyone. Just to those who they can't get their way. This is someone that in a relationship, they will portray themselves to be perfect. But behind closed doors, this person, if they're told no, or if you walk away from them because they're entertaining other people, this is the kind of person that will kind of just like hold a grudge against you, but act like it's okay. But behind the scenes will conjure. This person likes to conjure. This could be someone who is very quick at the mouth, but not to your face. This is somebody that loves to talk a whole lot of trash. What is this? The Three of Pentacles. Behind the scenes. There's something about money. I wasn't even meaning to grab that deck. But there's something about money. And I feel like it's your money. And I feel like you are very good at managing your money. Or you're very skilled. And once you get into something, it's easy for you to make money. I don't understand this. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is here. Two of Swords with the King of Cups. Oh. This could be that somebody was in a relationship, got kicked out, is coming to you for help, and gets upset because you don't want to give them the handout because you peeped game to what it is that they've always done in the past. This could be just somebody that's a leech. Just always taking. And you just always enjoy being who you are, and you're a giver of your time, of your emotions. This could be someone that just rants away about what they got going on, or kind of like all eyes gotta be on them. You know? Knight of Swords with a Three of Swords. There's just a lot of drama. And I don't feel like this is someone that you're with. I feel like this is just someone that freaking brings shit to your table, and it has nothing to do with you. Or like if it did have something to do with you in the past, like you're just over this freaking person. But this person loves to talk trash. Like this person loves to, instead of just like moving on, like this is, I'm getting the energy of this person that will sit there and literally start a conversation with somebody, or reach out to somebody, or call somebody to hang out with them just so that they could talk shit about somebody else. Because they're mad that that person didn't do for them what they wanted them to do. Because they have a sense of entitlement about themselves. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck too. This could have been somebody that, you know, did you dirty in the past, and you finally peeped game to who it is that they are, who they were. I'm not going to take all of those, guys. Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords. Yeah, just... This person, it bothers them that you've made the decision to be by yourself. Be careful with people who are always counting your coins or always wanting to come out and, you know, just randomly start popping back into your life and want to chill with you. Especially people who were not in your life when they were in a relationship with somebody. If you're the kind of person that cuts everybody off, when you're in a relationship, you're a shitty friend. You're a shitty friend if you come back to that person and you want to be friends with them again. I'm sorry. I love you, my love. But you're a shitty friend. I'd rather you not even be freaking friends with nobody at that point. If it was me, I'm just saying. Keep it a buck all the time. Because if you could cut somebody off from being your friend for a placeholder relationship, you were never a friend to that person. And there was something about that person that never sat right in your spirit. And so do yourself the favor and don't bring karma in from friendships that you don't even feel 10 toes down for. Because that's the kind of person who we just read. And trust and believe that there are people who are resentful, and peep game to that and say, oh, okay, you weren't friends with me when you were dating or when you were cool with so-and-so. I'm going to act like everything's okay. But meanwhile, they're holding resentment. Be careful. There's people like that. There's low vibrational people. Everybody is on a different level in their path. That is okay. But your main purpose in life is to remain grounded in your path and elevate your soul to the highest level of consciousness. Regardless of what religion you believe in, what spiritual path you're on, that is your mission. Learn the lessons, peace, love, and joy, and light. That is endgame. You end up with an amazing person, thank you, God. You don't, thank you, God. Sit back, chill, relax, and just focus on yourself. Knight of Wands with the Magician in the reverse. Yeah. Knight of Wands with the Magician in the reverse. It's like you're scared to take a step forward to what? For what? For what? Why is the collective scared to take a step forward? And what is it that they're looking to not take a step forward towards? You're afraid to take a step forward in love because you feel like there's someone, okay, this is someone here that's afraid to take a step forward in this new beginning when it comes to love because you've been, what, betrayed in the past? Cheated? For some of you, you've been in a relationships where your whole savings was depleted. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And you feel like everyone's coming in and gonna play that same game with you. You need to listen to your intuition. For some of you, you're walking into relationships with people where you know that they're not being truthful to you. You know that they're not being truthful to you. And yet you're still entertaining these. Three of Swords, man. With the freaking Queen of Swords. You know, everybody be given, you know, a tough time to the Queen of Swords. A queen doesn't move in swords energy for no reason. They don't. That means that that person went through something right? Enough to have gone into their life. Enough has gone on in their life. Geez, I can't speak. Enough has gone on in their life where they are now moving in that Queen of Swords energy. And for my fellas, you can embody Queen of Swords energy too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the essence of yourself, where you know how to be alone. You're graceful. It's the energy that we're focused on, right? And elevating our souls. You could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Scorpio, and you could have just moved into a new home. Three of Wands, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So you're someone with each step that you take forward, and by you learning to move on and not entertain whatever these relationships they are. This could be something, information that was relayed to you before, but you didn't pay attention. And that is why you're so cautious. But your intuition is leading you down the right path. Trust in your intuition. If you're feeling off about these people, it's because they are off. There is the energy here of someone entertaining a third party, or maybe just not being truthful about the way that they're handling you. There's some essence of gossip in the background here, or, you know, lots to talk about what you're doing in your life, in your love life. As you continue to remain by yourself, I'm getting that you're going to continue to build and move into these different Queen of Wands energies, because you're already starting to embody this Emperor energy of having that strength and that ability to see things for what they are. Now you're just moving in of fully owning being alone and not feeling the need to be with someone to fill a space. Fishes could be a significantly grouper. I don't know. Queen of Wands is coming out here. So I don't know. Maybe that's just your favorite fish, or maybe, you know, you love to eat that at home. You love yourself some grouper. And that's what you're always getting. Or maybe it's just you getting, you know, into, you know, going to places that are popular that serve seafood or fish of some sort. Chickens could also be a significance. I literally just saw like a little chicken. What in the world? What do you guys have going on? All of these chickens and fish bring you happiness, along with the birds too. All of this leads you to your full, you know, wish fulfillment. I don't know. This is a freaking weird... I'm so thankful, God, for this download that you're giving me. But your girl over here, you got to give me some, you know, because bumblebees and angels could be a significance. When you see a bumblebee, it could be an ancestor. You know, a bee could be significance of money coming in and you elevating in your finances. Pay attention to your finances. Continue to build. Make sure that you're not telling people about what it is that you're walking into, because people are going to want to try to throw you off balance, especially because you're in this Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands, with the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands here. I feel like someone is walking into a relationship, but before you find your person, you're going to have to deal with whomever this other person is. And this person comes with a bag of drama. So be careful that you're not fighting battles for people that aren't worth it. With the Four of Wands coming out here too, is you overcome whatever this is, so long as you continue to focus and build upon yourself. Okay? Yeah, King of Wands is coming out here too. Tell us about this King of Wands. What is this King of Wands wanting with the collective? Okay. This person wants to talk to you, or is very elegant. Wants to talk to you about money. How they can bring some stability to your life. Come through, boo. Not what? Yeah, come through and talk to me about money. We got the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. What is the outcome with this person? The Tower and the Seven of Cups. It's bullshit. You got someone here trying to bribe you, and you know what it is. You know what's up. You you know that by dealing with this person is going to be only temporary. You'll know that this person is not aligned with what it is that you're wanting, because they'll come in very quickly. They'll come in very quickly, rushing to offer you something that doesn't align with what it is that you're wanting. Doesn't align with endgame. Doesn't align with endgame. All right, my loves. Hey. Hey, Yusra. Welcome back, Dom. I say, yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start with the free Q&A. I am well, my love. How are you, Yusra? I lost my voice, guys, so I'm sorry I didn't come on for the last 2 weeks. I didn't want to come on here and then sound like a frog. You weren't going to be able to understand me, unfortunately. All right, if you have a question, you can start dropping them in the chats. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Shout out to all my subscribers. You know I love y'all. Peace, love, and light to everybody. If the message resonates, make sure you hit that like button. If you're looking for a reading in a private setting, you can find all of that information on my website, spiritualembrace.com, services tab. I have lots of blogs in there too, and a lot of other cool, exciting things to come. What else? I am trying to get better at marking the free Q&A just for privacy, so you all know I will not tag each specific person once the free Q&A marker shows in the posted video. YouTube is not perfect, like all of us, we're not perfect, so sometimes it just takes a while for those videos to finish uploading. So that being said, we are going to grab another deck and let's get into the Q&A. Guys, this is a Q&A. Please do not ask me to tap into something that you know is none of your business, okay? I love you all dearly, but if I'm told to not pull on a message, I will tell you that. Okay. Please understand where I'm coming from with that. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I want to see what I'm being called to. Right. Andrea, I'll start with your message, baby, since you're first. Just give me a second. Andrea, I haven't read your message yet, but I'm being led to pull for you with the Love Oracle. So let's see what did you write? What is the current energy from Taurus, the Leo, for you right now? He's been distant lately. I want to text him. It takes him days to answer me back. All right. What is Carlos's energy toward Andrea? This person loves to get under your skin, or is loving to want to pick a fight. I don't know. Difficulties. Jealousy from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. You know what? Sorry, I'm gonna grab one more other deck. Five of Pentacles with the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This person, is like stuck between whether or not they want to come talk to you about building with you, and it's because of these people talking. Yeah, like this person just is going through a new beginning and transforming their life, but at the same time they're hesitant because they might be having, okay, because the Six of Cups could be someone from the past, so they could be having somebody from their past that, you know, he wants back in his, that wants him back in his energy. And the Page of Swords. Does this person have a baby mama or something like that, Andrea? Because I'm getting like this person, whoever this is, I feel like they're just causing a lot of drama. Oh, could be someone from their past came back in to tell them how they feel. Kind of like, I don't want you, but now that you got somebody, now I want you, babe. Is what I'm getting. Mike Jones. Back then he didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all on me. Hey, that's that jam. All right, Ten of Pentacles coming out here too. Yeah, like this person's very overworked. I feel like this past person is just wanting a lot from your person and is really trying to distract them. And this is the reason why they're not focused on you right now. Yeah. I'm sorry, Andrea. Hey, Firebird. What's up, mama? Yusra. What are your friends Adam's feelings for you? I'm only going backwards for Yusra, guys, because he posted right before Andrea and I didn't see him. Or her, I'm sorry. I didn't see Yusra until just now, so I want to make sure that I do them. And then I'll go based on the order in which the message is posted. Make sure you guys hit that like button if the messages are resonating. Send me some hearts, some emojis. Yusra, there's something about just your person being very defensive. This friend of yours, Adam. Be present. Are you not putting effort towards them? Or maybe they feel like you haven't done enough. Or maybe it's time for you because you have make the effort and be present. So be present. You will attract love. I don't like that. I don't like that this person has a lot. Your friend has a lot going on. This person, Adam, has a lot going on. And I can't go into details with you, but I will tell you that they have a lot that they need to figure out in their own life. Like, if you want this to move forward, you will have to make the move. Yeah, you're in the star energy with the world. You have this brand new beginning with the Handsman here. But this person doesn't, like, if you want things to move forward with this person, you're the one that's gonna have to make a move. How does Adam feel about Yusra? The Lovers with the Page of Pentacles. I mean, this person does see you as someone that they could possibly build with, well, ultimately, you know, and build, but I don't feel like they're making a step forward. With the Six of Swords here, it's kind of like this person's just like, you know, I would love to have this, but I'm not going to put any work. The hell? That's Adam. If you want him, you're the one that's going to have to make the move. Because Adam's just, you know, letting life pass by. I don't know, girl. Adam got a whole lot going on. You're welcome, Andrea. You're welcome, my love. Thank you. You're excited for spooky season. Hey, Susan. Dom, what is your question? Are you still here? Hey, Firebird. What's your question, Dom? I am Firebird. I am, my love. And I saw your question. I'll get to it in a few moments. Same for you, Susan. All right. Okay. Where is the watch Dylan told you about? Am I reading that correctly? Where's the watch that Dylan told you about? Do you have a wine cellar? Something about a cellar? Cellar behind, something about a cellar behind the stones, but I get like trickster kind of energy. And it's not because the devil's out here. Is there something where you know someone that receives like an inheritance, and it doesn't have to be like money, but like something that was gifted to somebody, and it doesn't have to be somebody that passed away, but I'm getting that the person who was given the inheritance has a space in a cellar. In a cellar, and I asked, well, what kind of cellar? And then I heard the kind that you walk into. Like literally, like the kind that you walk into. Like kind of like a smart ass response. That's why I was asking if he's a trickster kind of spirit. And then I saw stones, like gray stones, but I'm seeing like an outdoorsy kind of like a country type of set. Like it's not your traditional cellar. And it has to do with the person. There's a third party between you, Dylan, and this third person, and it's a woman. And it's in her property. But it's a house in the country that has a cellar. And in the cellar, there are rocks on the floor. And it's like behind these rocks. But it's like in a dark part of like a room. It's not like a wine. It's not a wine cellar because I'm not like. It's like just like a tunnel, but it's like I heard cellar. And I said cellar. And he said cellar. I said like a wine cellar. And then I heard nothing. And then I said, like the kind you walk into? See, yeah, like the kind you walk into. Like calling me an effing dumbass, basically, is how he responded. Nine of Pentacles. Whatever this watch is worth a lot of money. And whomever it is that has it doesn't know they have it. The person that has it doesn't know that they have it. Because it's in this woman's property. And I don't get that this is a space where people frequent a lot. It could be something in like the grounds around a house where there's kind of like an old, I'm seeing like a, like it's like a tunnel, like a cellar, but it's not a modern cellar. It is like an old concrete cellar. It's an old concrete cellar. It's just, I'm just seeing like a gray. Man, I wish I had like freaking paper. And I have a tarot deck too that has like a similar image. It's not a cellar. And it doesn't have to be like, I'm just getting like this part of this space where this is like, it doesn't look like any other part of this house. And I don't even get that it's like attached to the house. It might just be even like an outdoor space. Like that's connected to something like a cellar. But there were times where cellars were just, you know. And don't come for me later talking about cellars weren't built out of concrete. Listen, your girl is not an engineer. All right? Spiritual, yes, but not an engineer. So I'm just doing my best based off of what I'm seeing. But that's where it is dumb. But this person doesn't know that it's there. No one would ever know that it's there unless they literally stumbled on those rocks, because there are rocks in a corner at the far end. Why he said cellar, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't feel like you have drama like with this woman. I don't know. There's something to do with something being gifted to a woman and in her home, but it's not like the main home. Like it was hidden somewhere near this woman, but she doesn't know that it's even in her possession. Sorry, I'm just seeing your messages, Tom. Yeah, basically, like, that's what I was getting to, like, very trickster. I don't think anyone has it. Like, I'm seeing it, like, behind these rocks. Like I said, it's like nobody would know that it was there unless they, like, stumbled on them. It could be under the stairs because it's a very dark, like, tunnel, right? But then there's like concrete, like, walls. Like it's almost like, you know, like a rounded entryway, but it's not I don't know, like it's different from the rest of the house, like from the rest of the construction of the house. Like it just is a dark space. It's a dark space. It's a dark space, and you walk in. Like, I walked in the space, like, and above me was like this archway, but it's all like cement. They're not bricks, but you know what I mean? Like the cement blocks. Like what they used to make out of cobblestone, but gray. And then you walk through, and then it was very dark. And the only thing that they showed me were just the stones, but they're big rock stones, just like in a pile in a corner. But it's at the literally, so like, let's say you're walking in and this is like the wall here, like where my hand is, this is where the wall is. You're walking straight through, and then boop, right there. But there's something about, like, this could be like somewhere where, or the person, like something from there, someone from, like, because the Six of Cups is like the past, right? So maybe this is somewhere where this woman used to go, and he knows that she used to go there. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it to you, because it was like I was at the door, like I started to walk in, and then like boom, like right there, the next thing that I saw was, I no longer saw the bricks or the cement blocks lining the entryway to the space. There wasn't a door, just walked right in, but it was different. And then just a couple steps in is where I saw all I saw was the finality, and it was black. The walls were now black, and all I saw on the floor were stones. Big stones. Take it how it resonates, my love. Okay. All right, so I have Susan and then Firefly. I hope that gave you some clarity, Dom. Okay, will Brian contact Susan again? You're welcome, Dom. On the next live that I do, if I have time, let's follow up on that. And I'll see if I get any other channeled visions. Because I feel like there's something there. I'm sorry, Susan. I'll get to you in a second. I just feel like there's something there that's like right. Like, but that you don't know. I'm getting this feeling of something that you're supposed to know that you don't know. Be careful with people pretending to be who they're not. All right, Susan. Will Brian contact you again? I'm sorry that he ghosted you, my love. Guys, that being said, don't be so quick to jump off after I do the your question. Sometimes I get additional messages later on. I don't want you to miss it later. I don't know if Dom is still here, but... Okay, Susan. Will Brian contact Susan again? I'm hearing no. You're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. This person has a lot of resentment. That was third party. This person might have people in their ear telling them, giving them advice. About how they should handle situations. Sorry, give me a second. I got stuff open. When this person does come back and see your life, it'll be when you're at a different stage. You need to move on from this person because they're learning to let go and you're being urged to focus on somebody else. All right, what's up with Brian? Why is he treating Susan like this? This person might be feeling like it's just easier to walk away instead of trying to fix things, like have an adult conversation. Like they're just not a very patient person. Or it could be that things just took a left dive for them. I'm also getting, though, that there could be people from this person's past trying to come back in and just kind of be in their ear and tell them things. With the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you could be looking at someone who's focused on their finances and waiting for for things to level up for themselves. I mean, I don't see that you did anything in specific wrong to this person. What did Susan do to Brian? You started loving on yourself more, building on yourself more. Eight of Pentacles. You became more stable. This person didn't... You bruised this person's ego. Something about... something with the way that you did something, like you bruised this person's ego. This person didn't expect you to be some type of way, and this person feels like you one up them, but I don't feel like you did anything. Like this person's upset because you're doing good for yourself. What kind of clown is this? Sorry, I know this is your past person, but King of Cups with the Four of Cups. Yeah, like, no matter how much love you poured into this person had a lot of deep-rooted anger in them anyways, where it would take a lot of, it would take a miracle for this person to fully be able to receive what it is that you were giving him. And that was just like the basis of kindness. This person has a problem with you building. And so this person, like, they just ran for the hills because you may have called them out on something, and they felt like instead of them responding to whatever it was that you asked them, it was easier for them to just walk away. Two of Pentacles. This person could have been juggling. Or you could have been, you could have asked them about something, like joking around, and it could have actually been a trigger for this person. You have the World, the Fool, and the Death coming out for you. This is over. What's your justice? This whole thing with this person was just an illusion. Two of Swords with the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. This whole thing with this person was an illusion. A lot of this was just, this person was a karmic. But I'm getting that a lot of this was to show you that even though something looks good, it's not good for you. And with the Eight of Cups coming out here, it's like you couldn't be with this person, and you can't be with this person because of where you're going next. This person was going to drain you financially, or it could have been that you were feeling stagnant. Eventually, this person was going to make things even more difficult for you. Yeah, because you're moving into this Empress energy. There's something about this person causing like a haze, like clouding. Like if this person were to have remained in your life, they would be, I heard clouding and then crowding your future. Take that how that resonates, my love. All right, I'm good on battery life for like a little bit more. You're welcome, Susan. I'm sorry that didn't work out for you. All right. Who else do we have? If you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Firebird, what's your question, babe? Sorry, my love. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I see it. What manipulation is Miss W employing for Scorpio to be distant with you? What is Miss W's intent toward Firebird? This person's funny. This person is funny. I'm getting more of this energy, like with this person, that they're very much like, yeah, you know, just trust me. I know what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They're very, they got the gift of gab, but not in a good way. this person's telling them that you're just playing with them, and that you jump from person to person, and to just sit back and watch that she's seen you move like this before. But like, this is what you do. This person tries to play it off like you do spell work on this person. That the only reason why you're into them, it's like you're this Black Widow. That you deal with people just to deal with them to get your way, and you spit them back out. What the heck is this lady's problem? She's mad because this Scorpio is paying attention to you. Because they moved on from giving them attention, and they're starting something new with you. Why else? This person's upset because the Scorpio doesn't feed into her as much as they used to. This person, they like to play around too. Like with magic and stuff, but I wouldn't pay too much. Like, there's a lot about this person, this Miss W, that she don't know, but that the Scorpio is going to see about her. They're going to see. Oh, I see. The Emperor. This person feels like they're competing with you, and they don't like that they're no longer getting attention. And part of it too is because of your level up. And this person feels like you are more aligned with the Scorpio than they could be, or than what they are right now. This is about just, this person is a certified hater. And there's something about you not even doing too much, but you're exuding this energy that just naturally makes this person uncomfortable to be themselves. And so this is kind of like their get back. What in the world? This has to do with like your well-being. Like, this person's pissed off because you're doing good, and because people freaking like you, and they're miserable because they don't got like connections in their family or friends. Or like, this person feels like something is owed to them. and it bothers them that, like, you stand on business. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This person's upset that you know, don't have to do a lot to get things going, and they keep having to do a lot for just a little bit of attention. This is a race issue. This person is racist. I don't know why I saw Christopher Columbus ship. I'm just saying, shout out to all my people. I love everybody. But it's showing there. All right, I'm going to take 2 more people. Ari, if you're still here, I'll do your message, and then there was someone else from earlier. I think that's it. So if you guys have a question, make sure you drop it in the chat. Yeah, she's weird, man. Excuse me. Yeah, just very like old school racist. I mean, racist is racist in my opinion, but there's people that are lineage racist. And then it doesn't matter what color of your skin you are. There's just all kinds of racism. You're welcome, my love. Ari, are you still here, boo? I'm sorry that this month has been rough for you, baby. I'm hearing, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I don't know what that means, let it rain. Let it rain. All right, my loves. I think that's it for today. I wish you peace, love, light, and blessings. I hope to see you next time. If you're looking for a private reading, make sure you go ahead and you visit my website. It is not broadcasted on YouTube, so it would just be you and I. I wish you peace, love, and light. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned for the next live. Love you. Bye.